Hi, I'm Gary Stearman. This is Prophecy Watchers, and with me, Bob Ulrich and Mondo Gonzalez. Guys, we've got something exciting to talk about, and Bob, I'll let you start out.
That we do. Watchers Weekend is coming to Colorado Springs, one of our favorite places in the world. Unfortunately, the conference has been sold out for several weeks, not a seat remains, but live streaming has made it possible for you to watch on your computer from your own home. Literally, people are signing up by the hundreds from all over the world, which is really exciting to me. The Daystar Network has taken us into places that we could never hope to share the gospel. I don't have to tell you the names: Switzerland, Cyprus, all the Scandinavian countries, all of Europe. Occasionally we get people from Japan and Russia and places you would never think there'd be people interested in Bible prophecy. So that's the exciting part of our ministry. Mondo, you just came back from Singapore and Malaysia, where you spoke 5 times over there.
Yeah, I mean, you talk about really. I never realized that English is a first language in Singapore, and so thinking about all the ways in which, again, live streaming and the Daystar Network is getting the word out. When we were leaving the conference, they said we're going to get the live stream. And so the fact that it's going around the world, and we see not only the teachings, but these great speakers, but the gospel going out, I was shocked, and I was pleasant. It was a pleasant shock, because it really is amazing how far and wide God is bringing it.
Many years ago, we had a board member who was constantly encouraging us to take the gospel to new places. It said it's not enough just to focus on America and Christianity. You need to take the gospel worldwide, which is what we've been doing. Mondo, you're heading back to Scotland, to Ireland, to Switzerland, to Honolulu, to the Mediterranean. I've lost track of some of the places you're going, but it's all about taking the gospel to people who've never been exposed to Bible prophecy. Live streaming, 4 days of blessing. You're going to be able to join us and tune in to hear every single message from the entire conference from the comfort of home.
Bob, I'd just like to say that we have 24 speakers, and they are going to be loaded with information because, let's face it, we live in a world of great conflict right now. Things are happening in the United States. Certainly things are happening in the Middle East. And these 24 speakers we have will have a lot to say.
Well, let me just say that October 7th, literally on the morning of October 7th, we were in Norman, Oklahoma, and war broke out in Israel with the attack from Hamas. And we are on the brink, we believe, of the inevitability of another war happening in Israel at any moment. For all we know, it could happen during our event. But this is a unique conference. It's a one-of-a-kind event. 24 speakers, 45 messages, 4 days of wall-to-wall preaching on all of the current events, everything from Israel to transhumanism, to artificial intelligence, to the Nephilim, to UFOs, to the coming wars in Israel. It's all packed into this 4 days with 24 of the leading Bible experts in the world. Tell us about a few of them.
Yeah, I mean, we have, I think about Don Perkins, who always brings a good message. And I think the other thing that when we think about all this is, it's going to be encouraging in the time of what we're watching, that it's not just doom and gloom, that as we see all these things happen, the speakers, many of them are pastors. I think about J.B. Hickson and others. And just coming and want to say, hey guys, God's in control, God's sovereign on it. This is what's happening, and especially as we build up, this is a very important conference too, because there's going to be a lot of conversation about what we're going to see over the next 6 months with the election and other things like that. I mean, it's a very unique time for sure.
We are living at a bizarre time in human history, aren't we?
We are indeed, and I was going to say that our speakers are going to be at their peak when they bring us their messages, because they're as excited as I know you are, and I know that all of us here are very excited about what's happening in terms of Bible prophecy. And all I can say is, if you want the latest information correlated with Scripture that maybe you haven't even studied, maybe you haven't even thought about, Prophecy Watchers is the place to turn, and this conference is certainly right at the top of the list. Bob, tell them how easy it will be to sign up for live streaming.
It is a simple process. Go to prophecywatchers.com, click on the live streaming banner. It'll take you to a registration page. Real simple and easy to do. All you need is access to the internet. I'm glad you brought up one point. You talked about doom and gloom. Mm-hmm. And these conferences are not about doom and gloom. There's plenty to be depressed upon in the world today. But reality is we're going to be talking about heaven. We're going to be talking about rewards. We're going to be talking about Jesus and all the things that he has planned for our future, which is exciting to me. It's a time of encouragement, time of blessing, a time of getting fired up and realizing that everything we've been waiting for, talking about, writing about, reading about, gosh, for you and I, Gary, 30, 40 years in ministry, these things are all happening right in front of us today. Now, there's one really important thing I want to tell you. Bill Koenig is going to be joining us, but not at the conference. Bill has been given a mission by God. A door is opened, an opportunity for him to be involved in something far bigger than our conference, far bigger, I think, than anything Bill has ever been involved in his life. I wish I could tell you all about it. I can. I'm not permitted to. It would put some people in danger. But you're going to hear about it via the live streaming feed. Bill is going to be joining us from a foreign country. And it's got a lot to do with Israel. And it's an important role Bill has in the kingdom as far as the future of Israel. And Bill has been called, as basically a spokesperson to defend the land. And I think maybe one of the most important times in history ever. And Bill is going to be joining us from places unknown, and he's going to be Skyping in, to the event, providing an update about what he is about to do. So you're not going to want to miss that. ProphecyWatchers.com, sign up for the live streaming. You're also going to get 4 bonus DVDs that we've prepared that we're going to make available to you. Just as our way of saying thank you for supporting the ministry, supporting the conference, supporting the live streaming.
Mondo, Bob, it's going to be exciting. And I'm Gary Stearman. Thanks for watching. Thanks for joining us. Keep watching. We are.